Saint Jane of Valois, a queen who chose humility and holiness. Saint Jane of Valois was born on April 23, 1464, into the French royal family as the daughter of King Louis XI and Queen Charlotte of Savoy. Despite her royal lineage, Jane's early life was marked by suffering and rejection. Her father, disappointed that she was not a son, treated her with indifference and even banished her to a remote castle from a young age. Jane developed a deep love for God, finding solace in prayer and acts of charity. She accepted her trials with patience and faith, believing that God had a special plan for her life. Despite her physical deformities and lack of beauty by worldly standards, she possessed an inner radiance that shone through her kindness and devotion. At the insistence of her father, Jane was forced into a political marriage with the Duke of, who later became King Louis XII. However, their marriage was one of hardship and rejection, as her husband never loved or accepted her. When he ascended to the throne, he had their marriage annulled, leaving Jane free from the bonds of royal duty. Instead of seeking revenge or wealth, Jane saw this as an opportunity to live completely for God. She moved to Bourgois, where she dedicated her life to serving the poor and deepening her faith. Inspired by a divine vision, she founded the Order of the Annunciation of the Blessed Virgin Mary, a religious community dedicated to imitating the virtues of Mary, particularly humility, obedience, and charity. The order provided a haven for women who wished to dedicate themselves to God in a life of prayer and service. Saint Jane of Valois lived the rest of her days in simplicity and holiness, guiding her sisters with wisdom and compassion. She passed away on February 4, 1505, and was canonized in 1950. Her life remains an inspiring example of how faith and humility can transform suffering into a path of grace. Legacy of Saint Jane of Valois. Saint Jane's life teaches us that true nobility is found not in worldly status, but in the heart that seeks God above all else. She is a model of perseverance, faith, and trust in God's plan, reminding us that even in trials, God can bring forth beauty and purpose.